Okay, we did it. We got to the end of the Max section. We actually got to the end of the whole like Live 12 shenanigans, but we'll talk about that in a minute. A couple more words about Live 12. The amount of Max for Live that we have learned in this section is probably like less than 1%, right? We learned big picture how it works. We learned how to use a few objects. And we learned how to use some of the user interface stuff. There is so much more, okay? And this takes me back to something I said early on, which is the only way to learn Max is to learn how to learn Max. What I hope is that now that we've gone through these couple projects, what I hope is that now you can start to understand what is possible in Max and how you might go about building it. Okay? You're not going to know everything. You're not going to know how to build it from beginning to end from what you've learned in this class, but you might be able to find the right objects, look at those help files, look at the see also objects, and start going down the rabbit hole. You also know how to find some online resources, how to find other people that are into this through maxforlive.com or other places. You could find your local Max user group. There might be one. Or you could go to cycling74.com and look, and they have now a new thing that they're doing is Max certified trainers. So you could find an expert in your area. So you don't know everything about Max from this class, but you have a very good start, okay? Max is a big topic. People spend their whole lives learning Max. It's a language, you know? It's a language, and you got to learn how to speak it and synthesize with it. So, okay, so that's everything I have to say about that. Let's go on to a couple last things, and then we're at the end. Oh my God. All right, what comes next? At the end of every single one of these classes, all 7 parts, I have given you like a what comes next? Take the next class in the series, but we're at the end. This is the end. However, there is more to learn about Ableton. We've learned an awful lot, but there's more to go. So what I might suggest is pick a specialty that you want to do to learn even more. You could dive deeper into sound design. You could dive deeper into mixing and mastering. You could dive deeper into making beats and just different kinds of production. I have tons of classes on all of those things. You might also want to get more in just to the music making side of it, in which case I would recommend some music theory, maybe even some music history. All of those things would be great ideas. So keep learning, keep exploring live. There's a lot more to learn. But if you're ready to just be done with my voice and looking at my face, then go make some music. You know, spend a couple months just making music and then come back, learn some more stuff. Okay? So congratulations. You made it to the end. Let's do one more video where we do a proper send-off right now. All right, we did it. We made it to the end. 7 parts of Ableton Live 12. That was a lot. When I sat down and said, all right, they're coming out with a new version, got the beta, I guess I'm going to make a 7-part series. This was like twice as long as the 6-part series I made for Live 11 and Live 10. I just went into a lot more detail. I think necessary detail. I think I've gotten better at doing this over the years, and the classes just ended up longer. But you stuck around all the way to the end. That is awesome. I wish I had like a prize for you. I will tell you one funny thing that nobody up till now knows about this series of classes. At one point, around part 3, I got this idea, and this was helped by a guy who works for me, we got this idea to like start putting a secret code into these videos, and it would like kind of spell out a weird URL, and if you went there you would get a bunch of free stuff. I did it for like 2 or 3 videos, and the code was a kind of binary based code based on the order of these guitars. So if you were really paying attention, you might have noticed them move around for like 2 or 3 videos, but then it was so complicated to keep track of it. I just lost energy in doing it. So it didn't actually go anywhere. It was only like 2 or 3 videos that I actually did it. Maybe I'll do that again in the next one. But thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of this series. I love making these classes. I love talking about this stuff. This is like my full-time job now. So thanks for learning with me, and I'm looking forward to making more. I have a long list of classes that I have yet to make. So keep in touch. Make sure you're subscribed to various things so that you hear from me. And I'll see you soon in another class. Thanks a million. Make some great music. I can't wait to hear music that you've made. There are various ways of sending your music to me for me to listen to. Depends on what platform you're watching this on, but if you look around, there's probably a way to message me and send me some stuff you're working on. I love hearing that stuff. All right. Thanks for everything. Bye.